guys, your good Secret D. It's Tuesday and we're going to talk about it. So I was having a conversation with my two cousins. They're younger. They're like mid-late 20s, right? So different demographic here. But it was interesting. We were talking about men and women being all natural, right? So we were talking about dating and stuff like that and dates that you would go on. And it led off to this conversation because one time I was talking to this guy. We hadn't met yet and I went to Walmart. And he was like, oh, I want to come meet you. And I was like, what? Because I went to Walmart to grab a shirt for my son who told me at the last minute he had a show the next day. So he had to get like a specific color. Y'all know how that goes. So I was in Walmart at like, this is pre-pandemic. So it was like almost midnight. And I'm like, okay, fine. So he was like, oh, I'm going to come meet you in Walmart. And I was like, I'm literally in my runaround clothes, like sweats and stuff. Like, I don't got no makeup on. He's like, yeah, that's why I want to come see you. Because you look like you look on a regular day. You're not going to be made up or whatever. So I want to come see you. So I was like, okay. So that started the conversation, right? And they were like, oh, yeah, because we like to know that a woman looks good, like, with no makeup on, da-da-da-da. And then that turned into the conversation about the viral video about the chick who catfished the dude, and she was outside crying because he didn't pay for her food or some shit like that. I don't know. It was real weird. She looked like a pretty girl to me. So I'm really not understanding what her catfish photos look like, because it seemed like she was like barefaced and stuff like that. So my assumption was that her catfish photos had on like mad makeup and stuff like that. And y'all know I don't really mess with makeup like that. I don't wear makeup too much. So whatever. And I don't put like made up pictures on dating sites. I purposely put all my pictures on dating sites barefaced, no filters, whatever, so they know exactly what I look like. Anyway, so that started the conversation. Do men prefer women to look natural or made up? Because then the conversation turned to, oh, they want the natural women, but they be cheating with the chicks that got the fake bodies and the made up faces and da-da-da-da. And then you can say that, okay, well, that's kind of like the fantasy girl, you know what I mean? Like the made up one, the one that they want to have sex with, but they don't want to be with, or they think they can't be with, or whatever. The ones that they buy their time because they feel like they're so high maintenance and this, that, and the third. And it just went on, right? So the question is, do you think, men and women, y'all can answer, because women will have their experiences with men, right? So they'll know what men prefer to see. Do you think that men prefer an all natural women or more made up, enhanced woman? So I know men always say they hate those super long eyelashes and this, that, and the third. But I just mean like in general, like makeup, maybe like the wig or not the wig or whatever. Because there's women who are like really made up that don't wear wigs and weaves. They just get really made up. So it just, you know, the braids, whatever. So what's the preference for men? All natural, like just the way God made you with a little lip gloss, or made up? Like, what do you prefer? And my cousins were like, you know, they want to know that a woman can do both. Like, they appreciate both. They want them to look good when they go out, and they want them to look good, you know, on just a regular day. Natural beauty is important. That's what I was told. I was also told that it's a compliment to their ego if other men check out their women. Because I also mentioned that I dated a guy that was very insecure, and I always knew when there was a man in the vicinity because he would start touching me. Like, I wouldn't even see this man, but he would come touch me, and I'll be like, okay, so where does dude at? Because I know there's a dude in this store somewhere, because that's why he touching me. Like, he needs to mark his territory. Like, anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Chime in. What do you think? Naturally beautiful always, or made up, or a mix of both? Like someone that can do both, because I know some people complain that women that don't wear makeup at all are kind of plain for them and they don't like that. So what say you? All right, y'all, bye.